Okay, great. I mean, this is all sounding absolutely fantastic. So remind us again of those dates.
Yes, so you're going to fly into Milan, Italy on the
Malpensa.
19th, Malpensa. All this will be on a written page for your info.
Yeah.
19th of June.
19th of June.
And then you're going to be departing Malpensa on the 25th of June. So you're going to have 6 nights at this retreat.
Yeah.
And
if I'm sorry, apart from flights, everything is included in this price. Is
yes.
What you're doing airport transfer.
We're doing an all-inclusive price
all the food,
to take care of all of your
everything.
possible thoughts and concerns. The food, the accommodation, the transfers. What's not included is alcoholic drinks if you want to have extra alcoholic drinks. This is another point. This is not one of those, because it's Sabrina,
Yeah,
this is not one of these you wake up at 5 a.m. in the morning and eat very little food that's only vegetarian, which is fine if you're a vegetarian, you'll have a vegetarian diet, with no alcohol. This is a fun retreat. So we're going to do deep energy work, and we're going to also have a laugh, and we're going to have dancing and mindful movement and qigong, and it's all going to be in a very leisurely way. You know, we're not going to get up at dawn to do it. If you want to get up at dawn and do your own thing, you can absolutely do that. But it's about also nourishing yourself and relaxing and deeply resting in your body, as well as going for walks in the forest, in the along the water, into the mountain.
I'm sold. I'm literally sold.
It's paradise.
It sounds.
Chantal says, "Ha ha ha! We love a glass of wine." Exactly. So last time we had this retreat, this is what the women said. It was all women last time. This time it's mixed. And it was hilarious because it was a divine feminine retreat at the time. So it ended up being 5 women, and we were in this amazing location having this amazing experience, and we would go into deep energy work, working with past lifetimes, ancestral stuff, all sorts of subtle negative energy stuff that we needed to clear. Somebody healed her Lyme disease, she claims, at this retreat. We did all sorts of transformational work. And then we went to dinner at the local restaurant. So we're going to be catered by this amazing mountain retreat restaurant. She's going to prepare meals especially for us. And so there were other people that came, normal members of the public that came. So we were put at a table, and the other table was a group of like 20 men. So it was like divine feminine over here, divine masculine over here. And they were all drinking and laughing and singing songs, and like, they could see the radiance coming out of us because we'd just been doing all this energy work. So we were giggling. So it ended up being the most hilarious giggling situation with these men. And we were drinking wine and having the time of our lives. And they remember this as one of the highlights of the retreat, as if I'd organised it, as if I'd like consciously organised a polarity meeting of energies between the masculine and the feminine.
Okay, so apart from alcohol, everything is going to be catered for, right? As you just mentioned, if anybody's got dietary requirements, you'll do your best.
Absolutely, we'll cater for dietary requirements. It is a place where meat and dairy will be served. So if you can't be around people that eat that, that's not for you.
It's going to be difficult.
If you're happy to be around that and you have special requirements, we can absolutely adjust and create a vegetarian diet. And gluten-free diet. We just need to know that in advance so we can prepare for that. But we are catering for all this. We're costing for all this. I mean, there are no shops up there, so it's not like you have a choice. It's like you have to be given what we're giving you.
So once you're
this
up
is in the wild. Once you're up there is no civilization. There are other people, there are other houses, a handful of them. So just to give you an idea of what we're dealing with. We start at the base of the mountain where all traffic arrives.
That's right. So we're doing one night in a hotel.
We're going to have one night at the beginning and one night at the end at a hotel where there's still civilization, as far as there's still cars there. It's still very unspoilt nature in the mountains. But it's the end of the road, literally. And it's a beautiful boutique hotel, which is gorgeous. So you'll have a lovely, nourishing stay for your first night and the last night. Family run boutique, top-notch, beautiful rooms, every room unique with all the wooden materials, old-style house. These are houses that are from the 1600.
Wow,
that have been restored, okay? So you'll stay there, and you'll be welcomed and wined and dined that first night. And it's fine if you don't have wine. You don't have to be a wine drinker.
That's all right.
It's just,
that's okay.
This is Italy. Do you know what I mean? So we're enjoying the senses in whatever way that comes. Just the water alone tastes better than any other water. That's what all the people used to say when they came. Like, oh my god, the water is so good because it's right from the mountain spring. So then we're going to walk up the mountain the next day, and when we're up in the mountain, we stay in shared accommodation. So you're going to be, there's a couple of options for single occupancy room. Everyone else is going to share a room either with one other person or a couple other people.
Yeah, and that's a bit more rustic.
It's more rustic. So you need to be prepared for rustic. If you want 5-star hotel with feather beds and room service, this is not your retreat.
Yeah.
It's rustic but absolutely charming. So again, you're staying in the old house, and it's a bit like having a sleepover with friends.
Yeah.
So, you know, some people with the single occupancy will have your own private room, but others are sharing a bunk bed kind of scenario. So if you want the more comfortable room, first come, first served. And if you want single occupancy at the hotel, there's a small surcharge. So it'll just, you know, encourage people who want that to book sooner rather than later.
Of course, yeah, because you've got very limited availability for that. And then so you mentioned about like going up the mountain. So luggage is being taken care of.
Yes, so we have a system, a pulley system that takes up your bags.
So what's the kind?
But you need to be fit enough to walk.
That was my question. You're getting ahead of me. But yes, so What kind of physical requirement do people have to have? Because obviously,